It's good to be here today. It really is a beautiful day. This is definitely the season of the year that I feel most at peace with my surroundings, outside especially. I love wearing a sweater. I love the smell of the cold air in the morning. I love the feeling of wrapping up and just experiencing the shift in the year. It's always been that way for me. Autumn has always been one of my most beloved times. I think growing up in the Midwest, there's just something special about all of the leaves changing on the trees, and everything sort of calls you in to that change. Everything is an invitation in. And I like those invitations because sometimes I forget. Sometimes I really start, if not believing, at least behaving as if I am separate. I'm somehow outside of nature, or I am outside of the laws of nature or the cycles. That somehow it's an anomaly. If I start to change, there must be something wrong, and then I quickly buckle down on that. And it's nice to have the reminder that you are always changing. Everything is always changing. In some ways, everything is dying. Everything that we know, everything that we see is going away. Slowly, some more slowly than others. But I think about that when I walk on the beach, that the sand under my feet was a mountain. At one point. Or as I'm sitting on the ground, feeling the cool earth, that the soil under my body was once a mighty oak or a giant redwood. Even on certain levels, it was once a giant mammoth. Everything is becoming something new. So why would I believe that I'm any different? It's interesting. We come to this place of absolute assurity that the people in our life are going to be what we think they are. And when they're not, we become startled or we become upset. You've changed. You've changed. I used to really like you. You've changed. It's almost as if the thing that we know needs to happen is punishable when it does. Because how can I be who I think I am if you're not being who I think you are? I've built who I am in regards to you based upon who I perceive you as. So I've crafted and molded myself into this way that we fit. So if you change, then I have to change. And we get kind of stuck there. And I don't think it's, frontal lobe kind of conscious decision making. I don't think we wake up and we go, I'm going to insist that everyone in my life be the same today as they were yesterday. And that's all there is to it. But I think that there is if we don't have the awareness that we are always changing, that we are always going away, and if we don't allow that to happen, then there's resistance, then there's insecurity, and then there's fear, and then there's reactivity. We react. And if we can have a practice of remembering change and allowing for ourselves to be in that rhythm of change with everything else and allowing everyone else to bring their level of change, then I think when the change becomes more stark, we can just say, wow, look at that. Would you look at that? Yeah. So today, I'm going to try to remain in some way in my mindfulness that there is change all around. And the person who I knew yesterday may not be exactly that same today. And the person who I loved yesterday, I can still love today, no matter what. And that includes myself. I wouldn't shame the trees for changing the color of their leaves. So in this turning of the seasons, invite yourself in. Let's spend a few minutes just breathing together. You may be sitting on the floor like I am on a cushion or pillow with your legs crossed in any number of positions, or maybe you're lying down. Maybe it's none of those things and you're walking or listening to this on the drive to work. Wherever you are right now, just find that place of balance within your body. If you're finding that you feel a bit stuck, a bit of resistance, try shifting just a bit. Maybe try leaning back. See how the world feels from this angle. Lengthening the spine, relaxing the shoulders. opening the chest and the heart. Lift the chin just a bit. Let your palms lie facing upward. You can place your hands into a mudra if you'd like. These mudras provide a subtle, energetic flow. And they make you look pretty cool. And that's important. Looking pretty cool is important. Breathe in through the nose, expanding the belly. And release. Lengthen your out breath longer than your in breath. Gently breathe in. Hold. And release. Find your rhythm and stay with the breath. When you're ready, just begin to bring movement back into the body. Slow, simple movement. Try to have as much awareness of the sensations of your body moving as you had with the breath. Thank you for joining this morning on the journey home. Enjoy the fall. Enjoy the shift and the change wherever you are. And if you watch closely enough, maybe you can see how the mountain becomes the sand. Hariom.